YouTube, how are we doing? I just want to quickly run through gold. What we're actually looking forward to do is actually 3:30 in the South African time. So ours, it's simple, it's just to figure out what we're actually looking forward to in terms of gold. So first thing first, we're looking at the weekly highs. The reason why we're seeing this as a weekly high is simply because that even if maybe we can try to work it out, we'll then realize that this is proven to become a weekly high. It's just that I didn't want to waste much of the time working through something that is a bit obvious, but I think for people's interest, we can just try to look at what is really happening from here to actually saying that this might be our weekly high. So let's say the price, because it moved and it came to this level, and then it gave us a pullback, which was a bit of a break here, and went back again and became our lower high, and it dropped once again. It gave us a week instead of breaking here, gave us equal lows, and it broke this and retested to this level and shot to the upside. Then this became our current weekly high, and then it went down. It came back to this level, broke out, shoot to the upside, go up like that until it broke up to here, went up to retest this zone, then shot to the upside. So hence we're saying this is our weekly high. So that's basically that. That's what we're actually seeing here in this market. So yes, my boy. So that's basically what we've seen in this market by far. We have seen our weekly high and our weekly low already. By just going through that, I think we were able to see the weekly lows as we were explaining. Just gonna delete this so that we can have a cleaner chart for the sake of chart hygiene, if there's a word like that. Now we're here. I can always put this one as our weekly high. Still, it's more like equal highs in a way. However, it's still fine. So we're coming to our weekly low. I don't really have to go through what I went through with our weekly high. I think we all saw as to why would we say this is our weekly low. So in this case, this became our strong high, and then this was our week low. We broke out and we retested back to the upside. Sorry about that. So that's basically what we're seeing now. This is our week low, and this is our lower low. So what I will do now, I'll do our break of structure, our weekly break of structure, and we're gonna drop to the daily to see what the price is doing on a daily time frame. So I just want things to be clean. I like it when things are a bit clean on the chats. So yeah, by far we don't have a daily high, but we for sure have a daily low. Doesn't always have to, we don't always have to have a daily high and daily low. Depends on what the market is doing at that moment. So we would have said, had we had a daily low, this would have been almost our daily high, I mean this one, or this one. But because we have a break of structure, we don't see any pullback as yet. So anticipating for a touchdown on a weekly high, so we can now be able to look for sales. And yeah, so currently this is what is really happening in the market. So what we have seen already is that we had this high that has been broken, and when this high was broken, just a moment, a break of structure. Let's just check what it went below the equilibrium. Didn't even go below the equilibrium. Or based on this, I mean, remember this break of structure turned here and shot to the downside. So that's when we now can confirm this. We can only confirm that this is our high only if it has retraced back below the BOS. I don't know if that makes sense. So it has broken above and went to the downside and pushed to the upside. So it gave us that confirmation that this is our high. This was our high. It was our high. Therefore, it was below the equilibrium. So when we look at this, I need to quickly just also to check this as well. This break of structure on a daily, and it did retrace to the zone. Okay, let's go to 4 hour. 4 hour would be able to tell us a story that is clear. So in 4 hour, almost the same thing that has happened. So what we see is that we had a move to the upside and we came down to this level and we had an internal structure. Then we broke above this highs and we came and retested on very significant zones here. Then we shot to the upside. Since then we've been unstoppable. Therefore, this has become our actual low. It's actually our 4 hour POI. It's our swing low. This is basically our swing low. So since then, it never broke below this swing low. It has been playing within the swing low, giving us some sort of a consolidation. And we can see that it also came here to this zone. Matter of fact, our real swing low is this one. Our real, not necessarily swing low, but our point of interest That's this one. This actually, I should say this. So this actually was our 4-hour swing low. I'll have to create a horizontal line that's stipulated to become our 4-hour swing low. Yeah, right. Okay, this is our 4-hour swing low. So we have our 4-hour swing low, our 4-hour POI. Then not only that, we also have some amazing things that has happened here, and this is the recent price. This is our hourly break of structure. So we always know that anytime when we have a break of structure, we're anticipating for a drop to the downside just to mitigate these zones most probably, because this one here, it has some sort of a significance should we go to the lower time frame. So our point of interest will be on areas of this nature. We won't even try to come here or here because of this week here. So yeah, let's go to an hourly time frame and see what is really happening in this time frame. I need it to be very clean. Sorry. So this is the price that we traded yesterday. Sorry, this price here. Was it this price? No, I think it's the price of my. But anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, I think it's this price, and we were taken out somewhere here. Our price was this one. The price we traded yesterday was this one to this area. We taken out. So yeah. So we have a break of structure now. I wanna go and look for point of interest. The hourly POS is not visible on the minute POS, therefore I have to actually redo this to POS of minutes. So yeah, so this is what we see now. So this was just a very volatile movement that really did us injustice yesterday. We had our entries were here. We had an entry here, just a stop loss above this, and we came with it to this level. It was 2010.50 somewhere here. Just let me show. So our entry was here, and our stop loss was just above it, and our POS for our stop loss was just on 2010.50 somewhere here. And instead of this movement taking us out in profits, it took us out in negatives. So yeah, that's what really happened yesterday. So now we're looking at this. This has become one of the most significant areas. If I were to put this, I would say okay. So I'm not sure what's really happening, but we'll see. So we're actually bullish. We have a bullish momentum, and the way this movement is, we're actually looking for, I think it's just trying to give us a sign that it's gonna drop at any moment here. Give us a break of structure, a pullback, and a push to the downside, just to retest certain areas before it pushed, because the overall movement is a bullish movement. So should it drop, areas that we want to be looking into, there's just a real internal structure, honestly, because it's just a move like that. We can't count it much, actually. You must just stay like this. Just a raw internal structure. So the way this price is, for you to retest, I'll put my fib levels, try to figure the, okay, yes. So I'll be looking at this area for my pure eye. This is my 15 minutes pure eye. Let me remove my fib. So this will be my 15 minutes POI, and I will need this to be broken and come back to this area, and we shoot to the downside, and my real confirmation will be this. Then if it can break this one, I would know that this will be my other POI, only if it comes, if it moves like this. If it's gonna break this, come back, break this, then come back, then we are touching these zones to push to the upside. So this is actually what I'm actually anticipating on these charts. So I won't drop to the 5 minutes chart, because we're still waiting for the price to play out by far. So there's nothing much that one will be saying I'm looking into by now. It's just a matter of waiting and waiting just to see what would really happen now. So yeah, guys, that's just a breakdown of my gold analysis. So I can take a sell here to this level. Let's put it rather than here. My stop loss can be just above, and again take a long position here, stop loss to be here a bit tighter, to push to the upside in a more complex TP to this area. So basically that would be me, just a counter trade and a push to the upside to mitigate our weekly highs. I hope this has been very informative and has brought much value to you and your strategy. Hope to see you again on the next video. We'll keep on having this almost every day, but yeah, let's keep on working. And thank you so much.